Welcome to day 321 of our DeSo journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother, Brian. And there's a bit to talk about today. First, this video is sponsored by NFT Tech, an investor in CloutFeed. So yesterday, OverClout, it's a new app. I guess it's an app slash web interface. I don't know if they have an app. I know it appears to be a web interface. They showed off some more of what their site's going to feature. And it's a social media platform, kind of like Diamond App, but they have additional features that we talked about yesterday. Another feature that they're going to have is when you like somebody's post, you're also going to be able to tie an emoji to that like. You're going to be able to do a thumbs up, a thumbs down, fire, like the flame emoji, heart eyes, the laughing emoji, crying emoji, and an angry emoji. And then when you click on the likes to view the likes, you're going to be able to see what emoji the people that liked the post gave it, which I think is a really cool idea.
Yeah, it gets people more engaged. It makes it engaging, more exciting. It should help increase engagement, which we've seen kind of a lack of as of late. I love what OverClout's doing. I think that there's definitely room for a really cool, kind of like Diamond App, kind of not node. I know that they're working really hard, and they have been for several months now. So I'm looking forward to seeing it unveiled in its totality. But yeah, great job so far.
Yeah, great job, Don Hardman, and move on. Tijn yesterday, he updated his node. And if you go to tijn.club/MAF, you're going to be able to see, not only are you going to be able to see the MFA ratings, but you're going to be able to see top creators.
NAF ratings, not MFA.
MAF. You're going to be able to see top creators that are active. You're going to be able to see the monthly active followers, new creators, and top small active creators. So it gives you some interesting insights. Find new people to follow, find new people to engage with, maybe find new NFT artists, who knows? It allows you it helps with the discovery of other people on the platform, I think. The one recommendation I gave to Tijn was that he shouldn't call top small active creators, because if you have big influencers coming to the platform, being called small might be considered an insult in their eyes. So that's just one thing that would change.
And he actually replied and said, what do you prefer? Do you prefer emerging? I said maybe emerging or upcoming. Yeah, leave your reply in the comments and maybe you can give Tijn a suggestion. What would be a better name for top small creators? Because if you're a creator who doesn't think they're small, you might get offended. I wouldn't get offended, but some people might.
I like emerging. I think that's good. So today, Dutch Binary, one of the world's elite body artists, along with Meredith Marstone. Well, first, let me talk about Dutch Binary, not binary. I said binary, didn't I? Dutch Binary, I hope I'm saying that right. He's one of the world's elite body artists. He's actually said he's planning to mint a special NFT of his coin with 10 editions that represent the first 10 spots on his cap. And this was actually Jason Devlin's idea. And Josie Bozart is helping him out. He's a good friend of Jody. And Dutch is going to be in the Twitter Spaces, the NFTZ Twitter Spaces room that's being held today at 11 a.m. Eastern time, talking about what he's doing. Also, Meredith Marstone of Medizins is going to be there talking about her multi-chain minting of the Medizins project and the Art Collective DAO. And they're going to be trying to bring some more people into DeSo. Some people on Twitter, OpenSea people, Foundation people, Solana NFT artists and collectors are probably going to be in that room. So it's going to be interesting to, talk about some of this, what's going on DeSo and with DeSo NFTs. Jody Bozart's are also going to be there. And it's going to be co-hosted by Michelle Lord. Michelle Lord, if you don't know who Michelle Lord is, you've been hiding under a rock. But you should definitely check out her NFTs as well, because she's an awesome photographer. Everybody knows Michelle from Clubhouse and like how she bends over backward to help these artists out. But she's also an NFT artist. She has a great mannequin collection and she doesn't talk enough about herself. So I just wanted to do a little bit of that for her. But definitely check out the Twitter Spaces room, 11 a.m. Eastern time today. You can see the link below this video.
Yeah, and one of the goals of this Twitter space is that we're trying to onboard new DeSo users. So if you are available at 11 a.m. Eastern time, please join in on Twitter and help support this room. The more people, the merrier. We want to try and pull in a lot of people from outside of DeSo. So please share the link to the Twitter space if you can. And we hope that it's going to be something we can do every week and kind of bring on a lot of new people, both NFT artists and just creators in general, or people that just want to use DeSo in general, who might not have heard of it otherwise.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. And DeSo Geo provided an update yesterday, Brian.
Yeah, so I know that Mubs had been working on the ability to quickly zoom into certain people's profiles by sharing a link. So he did this, and now basically, if you want to share and zoom into somebody's profile on the map, all you have to do is add their username or their public key to the end of the URL. So like a URL would be, for instance, desogeo.com/map account dash and then the username, so like Doodles or Krasenstein, and you can quickly jump to them on the map. So there's, I think, 87 people on DeSo Geo right now from DeSo. So say you're just like browsing around and you see a post made by say Mario Nawfal, and you're like, where is he, like, where, it's like, I always wonder, where does he live? So all you would have to do, if Mario was on DeSo Geo, I don't think he is, but if he was, you can type in his username at the end of that URL and it instantly zooms in to where he lives. So it's really a cool feature. I think it's going to allow people to kind of engage, but also kind of understand who they're dealing with better. Like maybe this person lives in Australia and that's why they're only on at night. So it's just cool. I love what Bumps is doing. He's constantly working to add features on all of his apps.
I think it would be cool if you could do it by zip code too, not just pinpoint what city you live in, but also select the zip code. So it kind of moves you around that city. Like, for example, if you go to Miami, there's like 5 people in this one spot, but they're not all in that same location in Miami. If you could do it by zip code, then they'd be spread out in different locations in Miami. That's one thing I would change. I don't know how feasible it is because of international zip codes. I don't know if that's possible in the map to, allow that for all countries, but I think that would be a pretty cool feature. Yesterday morning, there's some issues with DeSo.
Yeah, so I actually noticed it yesterday, probably around, I don't know, maybe around like 10:30 a.m. or so. The hot feed wasn't updating on Diamond. So I began poking around. I saw that Tijn made a post about it. I saw Salil was posting about it. M. Van Halen was talking to us in private chat about it. And basically what happened was that approximately 4 hours of transactions weren't confirmed. And I think it took probably up until, I don't know, maybe about 1 p.m. or so Eastern time before they were confirmed. And this impacted syncing of all the nodes. The hot feed obviously wasn't working on Diamond app. 7,000 transactions in total were actually in the mempool at one point before it was cleared. So yeah, it was just a hiccup. I'm not exactly sure what caused it. Maybe Salil or Tijn have more details that they could reply to this and maybe give an update on what exactly happened. But yeah, I mean, it was a curious time because if you were running a node, it wasn't syncing with what was actually happening.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the problem was, but it's fixed. That's all I care about. So Bad Santa's DeSo's Got Talent round 2 is underway. So the way it worked, the people from round 1, the top, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, I think that's right. Top 15 people from round 1 advanced to round 2. And those 15 people are Kitty 4D, Goldberry, Rheinelf, William Laurent, Maria Lal Art, I'm sorry, Marielle Art, Clout Collectibles, Sabira, DeSo Trolls, Fantastic Woman, Natalia Art, D.O., Sky Blacktoons, Twins Division, Ooh La La, and Striga, or Striga, however you say that name. They're in round 2, and the round
Congrats
2.
to all of them.
Yeah,
Should
congratulations.
I get, wait. Should we do a little celebration? Okay.
So the round 2 theme is NFTs in space. And so they're going to be creating a piece to submit for NFTs in space. And the deadline for submission is 7 p.m. Eastern time on this Sunday, February 13th. It's going to be fun. We voted in round 1. I see some of those names. I think I probably voted for most of them. We actually ranked them from top to bottom. I think it was 43 submissions. So the top 15, after all the tallies were tallied up, advanced.
There were a lot of really good pieces that were submitted. It took us a lot of time to really come up with that list, that top 15 list. But yeah, I mean, it just showed that the community can be really engaged. Every submission I think was really good. But yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Bad Santa for doing this, and it definitely creates engagement and it creates excitement within the community.
Yeah, I think I voted for Goldberry and William Laurent, my top 2. So community events today, there's actually a lot of them. 11 a.m. Eastern time on Twitter Spaces is that NFT Artist Spotlight that I talked about earlier. Definitely check it out. Come to Twitter, check it out. Michelle Lord's going to be co-hosting that. Medizins, Jody Bozer, Dutch Byery, and Meredith Marstone. Well, Meredith Marstone is Medizins. We'll be there, and we'll be talking about DeSo NFTs. 12 p.m. Eastern time, an Entra community hangout with Sean Tron and the entire Entra community.
Yeah, I just want to cut in there because we spent some time in the Entra community chat last night. Alex Villetas was there, Fast Freddy, Dylan Lee. But it was really awesome. I was supposed to have everyone chime in. Yazin had some issues. He said it was a stupid mistake on his part. I disagree. I think it was just a mistake. So we moved everything over to Entra, and it was nice. It was about an hour long. Got a lot of questions answered. Had just a lot of casual conversations, just like fun conversations. So it was nice. And if you haven't checked Entra out, definitely do so, because the way it functions, it's basically Clubhouse, but you have the option to have a video as well. Definitely check that out.
Yeah. And 1 p.m. Eastern time on Clubhouse is the DeSo NFT Telehumans God and Goddess collection drop. Telehumans is awesome. They're an NFT collection I've been following for quite some time. I think we own several of their creations, several of the NFTs. Definitely check them out. In that room will be Think Different, French Connector, Wildography, and Aniket Ghosh. I believe that's the artist behind Telehumans. I could be wrong. Dr. Rob, Rhubarb, and Clout Women Unite. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern time, Stream Clout Memes with Brock Pearson and Lift Clout. And that's going to be on twitch.com/StreamClout. So lots of events today. It's kind of an exciting day on DeSo.
Yeah, it's nice to see some NFT drops. Obviously, our room on Twitter focusing on NFTs. But yeah, I think that maybe the NFT marketplace might have hit a bottom, and maybe it's going to pick up a little bit. And I hope that's the case, because there's a lot of really talented artists on DeSo that I think can really can kind of take things in a different direction. And with DAO coins coming, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity to kind of merge different areas of crypto into one, all on DeSo. So I'm looking forward to the next several months, because I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and when Brian says our room on Twitter Spaces, not actually our room, it's the NFTZ room, because we're not actually on Twitter. But everybody, have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow.